morning, students. Today we will start with the chapter his first flight. The chapter of class 7th, which is very easy chapter for this term, has been provided by Cambridge. So let us start this chapter. The author of this chapter is Liam O. Flaberty. He is an American journalist who writes all the stories about nature. Today we will talk about the chapter, and in next video we will discuss the question answers, and you have to write these questions in your register or your notebook. So let us start the chapter. Warm up is your homework. Let's start. The young seagull was alone on his ledge. His two brothers and his sisters had already flown away the day before. He had been afraid to fly with them. This paragraph means this paragraph means a young seagull, the young baby of a seagull, which is newly hatched from the is one of his egg, or you can say one of his youngest baby, which only had come to on this earth to live only for only 2-3 weeks ago, and now he had a challenge to flew with their brothers and sisters and to their respective family members, but he was a young and he was afraid to fly, and he gets scared of flying, though he was a young and don't know how to fly. But when he tries, he was not confident. Somehow, when he had to take a little run forward the brink of the ledge and attempted to flap his wings, he became afraid. A great expanse of sea stretched down beneath, and it was such a long way down, miles down. He felt certain that down he going would never support him, so he bent ahead and ran away back to the little hole under the ledge where they slept at night. Now this half paragraph means that at the brink of the ledge, brink is a edge where the you can say slightly sharp edge at the pointed stone or a hill, which is end of the hill. He was standing at that edge and flapping his wings and try to try to try to flew, but he thought that his wings and his legs will not being supporting him, and he felt afraid, which is a great expense of sea stretch. Now expense is a stretch, which means stretching. Now he afraid and get inside his home, you can say a slightly a hole which he lives in it, and day after day he comes out and goes inside, comes out and goes inside. All the days were passing like this only. He was not confident with his wings, whether he flew or whether he died. Let's begin. Whose wings were far shorter than his own, ran to the brink, flapped their wings, and flew away. He failed to muster up courage to take the plunge, which appeared to him so desperate. His father and mother had come around to ledge, calling him to shrilly, upbraiding and threatening to let him to stay on his ledge unless he flew away. This means his mother and father come near him and say shrilly, means in their language to come where flew and be confident, fla- flap your wings and flew away, but he failed to master up. Master up means gather, upbraiding means scolding. Okay, he shrilly was failed and not able to fly. Now he got threatening, let him starve on his edge and unless he flew away. Threatening is to alarm or frighten him. Means her mother is threatening that you please flew. If you don't, you will be stay here until and unless you don't know how to fly. Let's turn to the next page. That was 24 hours ago. Since then, nobody had come near him. The day before, all day long, he had watched his parents flying about his brothers and sisters, perfecting them in the art of flying and flight, teaching them how to swim to the waves and how to dive for a fish. He had in fact seen his older brother catch his first herring and devour it standing on a rock, while his parents circled around raising a proud cackle, and all the morning the whole family had walked about on the big plateau midway down the opposite cliff, taunting him with a quardek sigh. Now, students, this whole paragraph means that 24 hours were getting wasted and ago since there nobody had come near him. The young seagull who don't even know how to fly, nobody was coming near him. The day before, all the day long, the he watched his parents. Now the young seagull watched his parents flying about his brothers and perfecting them in fly and fly. Sisters perfecting them in art of flight, teaching them how to skim. Now skim is a art of flying, move quickly and lightly over the waves, how to dry fish, to catch fish or to make food. This has been seen his older brother catching. He's now the young seagull. See the older brother that he catches first bearing and endeavor it standing on a rock. Now bearing and endeavor means is a herring. Sorry, herring and endeavor means small slippery fish. Endeavor is a eat hungrily. Please write it somewhere. It is very important. It can be asked in exams also. On a rock, while his parents circled around, raising a proud cackle. Now the parents, his mother and his father, is appreciating like we appreciate a child with a clap and a good applause of claps and give some prizes. Now in birds, they cackle, proud cackle and raise up proud to his older brother. And all the morning whole family walked about on the big plateau. Now there was a plateau on which they lives. The whole family, his brothers, sisters, and mother and father flew away, and whole whole day, whole every day, all these uh, practices has been participated. The aim with the cowardice means every day, no any break in between any of the day or hour. Now you can see also children, there is a picture of seagull, and one is standing on uh, alone on a slope, and there were 4 to 5 birds were sitting over his far away. This means the young who was standing alone was a young seagull who don't know how to fly, and three four birds who are sitting, the seagull was sitting on next slope. They were his father, mother, sister, and two brothers. Now this makes jealous to young seagull, and let us see what's happened. As you can see, there is a paragraph under the picture that we will be reading. The sun was now ascending the sky, blazing on his ledge that faced the south. He felt the heat because he had not eaten since the previous nightfall. Now the sun, like we have dusk at night, in evening at 5:30 to 6 p.m., like that only in south Africa. there's a these are ascending the sky, means the sun is now going to next part of earth, blazing on his ledge. But he felt the heat because he had not eaten previous nightfall. Now the young seagull had not even eaten anything. Now he feels the highly corrosive heat of sun. Now he was feeling hungry and was not well to go out and search for food, although he don't know how to fly. He stepped slowly out of the brink of the ledge, and standing on one leg with the other leg hidden, the riding wings closing one high, then the other pretended be falling asleep. Still, they took no notice of him. He saw his two brothers and sisters lying on plateau, dozing with their heads sunk into their necks. His father was spreading the feathers on the white back. Only his mother was looking. She was standing She was standing on a little high hump on the plateau, her white breast thrust forward now and again. She tore at a piece of fish that lay at her feet, and there scraped each side of a beak on the rock. The sight of the food mended him. He had loved to tear food that away, scraping his break, and now he again wear it. Ga ga ga, he cried, begging her to bring him some food. Gua kola, she screamed back decisively. Now, students, this paragraph means he stepped slowly due to the hunger of his stomach. Now he start hungering that way. He had to find some food. Now the he start stably out slowly at a brink of the ledge and try and decided to fly, but he again was unconfident, and get back step, and her mother, no one was looking at him, even her mother, even his father and his brothers. Only her mother was looking to him and preening to the feathers on its white back. Now preening means cleaning his father's with his beak. Okay. Now the she was standing out a little high. The young seagull, who did not know how to fly, he like we call our mother to give some food, make some food. Now he also make call his mother in his language to please give me some food. I am hungry. I am feeling hungry. Please, mom, please. Ga 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 scream means yeah, go. Please give me some food. Now this Goa Kola and Ga Ga Ga, these two lines of these statements can come in exam in reference to context. Please write these two lines and learn them and learn their meanings through our video, and there will be a questions in their reading section and writing section. After this ending of the chapter, I will discuss them all. Okay, let's begin. But he kept patently, and after a minute or uttered a joyful scream. His mother had picked up a piece of fish, was flying across to him with it, landingly or reeling, tapping. Now, students, patently means pitifully. Now, you will say, but is pitifully? Pitifully is a type of food which has to be which we eat usually every alternative days, which are favorite, and you say with joyful scream that that mother, I want rajma chawal, for example, rajma chawal today. So you scream in a joyful scream, joyful way. Now, like that only, he also screams. The young seagull also screams with a joyful way that his mother had picked a piece of fish and was flying across him to give him some food, tapping rock with his feet, trying to get nearer to her as she flew across. Now the young seagull get near to her mother to get the food, but he flew across. But when she was just opposite, she halted for young Menchel's. A piece of wellness broke almost the reach of his beak. Now he mother tried, and now when he was opposite to him, and she throw it from the height, and luckily the mm, young seagull beak was in the young seagull beak of the young seagull also get that piece of a meat. Now let us begin. He was soaring casually downwards and outwards. He was no longer afraid. He was flapped his wings once and again, soared away. The next moment he felt his wings spread outwards, the wind rushed against his beak. He answered with a scream. Now, this last 5 to 7 lines means that now he, in the next moment, now he felt his wings and spread. The young seagull, who was afraid of getting fly and was not confident of flying, now he now started to fly, but again he comes unconfident, but now he confidentially comes with a topic, and now the wind rushed against his breast. Now breast is not the female breast, here the breast of the birds have small breast, which means the chest. Feathers under his stomach and against wings. He could feel the tips of the wings and cutting through the air. He was not falling headlong, he was soaring gradually downwards and outwards. He was only no longer afraid, he just a bit dizzy, then flapped his wings once and soared upwards. Now, students, he suddenly he flapped his wings and make his confidential to fly and make his goal to fly. He start flapping his wings and soared upwards, which his mother swooped past him, her wings making a loud noise. Come to next page. He answered with another scream. Then his father flew over his screaming. Now, the after the moment he start flying, his mother and his father see him, and the young seagull was scream that I fly, mother. Then the father also see and flew with him, screaming. He saw his two brothers and sisters flying around him, curveting, banking, and soaring and diving. Now the two brothers, where the older brothers were uh, flying around him, his and sister, he go into it and flew with them. Now curvating and banking means moving gracefully, and banking means tilting. Now tilting, you say that tilting something into 90 degree. Here comes something maths formula, but now take attention. There is a the tilted system, which you can say the which is tilt. I show you the model. As you can see, children, this is a, you can say this is a young seagull. I have this thing available near me, so the video will get long if I search for that. This is a, you can say, for example, this is a seagull and she flews, and this he tilts like this he tilts gracefully, means gracefully. A very good confidence in him that he now able to fly. This tiltation means the banking. Okay, you will understand better. Keep understand of these things. It will help in class 8th and ninth, which is very useful. Now let us begin. His parents and brothers sisters had landed on his green flooring ahead of him. They were beckoning to him, calling shrilly. He dropped his legs to stand on the green sea. His legs sank into the sea, screamed. Now, this paragraph means his parents and his brothers and sisters had landed on a green flowing. Yeah, the part of a family which was apart from their young seagull who only flew today. Now he started. Now he start. They were landed on a green sea. His legs sank into it. He screamed with fright and attempted to rise again, flapping his wings. He rise and attempt the flapping against the his family members, which were landing at the green sea. Now he was proud to see to fly young and fly in high in sea. Now, exhausted and strained exercise, his feet sank into the green sea, and his belly touched into the sank of no further. He was floating on it, and around him his family was screaming, praising him, and breeks were offering him scraps of dogfish. He made his first flight. Now, students, these two four lines means he was floating on it, and around him his family was screaming, praising him, and their beaks were offering scrap of dogfish. Dogfish not means dog or fish. No, there is a fish in a sea in South Africa which looks like a back like a dog, and forward like a half is dog and half is fish. This is known as dogfish. Now, the conclusion is the young seagull had made his first flight. Students, the chapter reading has completed. Hope you enjoy the video. The important things which I told in between the video, please go through them with the written work, and today we will only discuss reading. Next video we will discuss question answers. The don't worry, the video will come after day tomorrow. Okay, so part A, reading section. The young seagull was afraid because option B, he felt his wings would not support him. 2. The sight of the food mended him because Now this is a reason questioning. The book part has made this small, but it is as big part in question answer in B part. The This means that the side food where the he had not eaten since in the previous night. Why he had not eaten in the previous night? It will be in B part. Okay. The answer for this question is he had not eaten since the previous night. The mother seagull flew to him with a piece of fish in her beak but halted just out of his reach as she wanted to tease him. The rocks of the edge were too sharp to land on. The answer for third is option A. She wanted to tease him. Okay. Where for question 4, when the young seagull fell into space, he began to fly. When his feet sank into the sea, he floated on the sea. Okay, the answer for question number 5 is C part. Now this is the part B. We will discuss these questions B and C, and D you don't have to do. C and B and C part we will do in next video. Hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have any problem, if you have any doubt or question, any doubt or any confusion about writing or understanding, you can comment me, or you can straight away give to me a Gmail or a mail to my email ID, which I have mentioned in my description box. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe this video and do question answers. Hope you will do well in your exams. Thank you for watching. Bye bye and take care and love you all. Thank you and thank you.